Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. It's nice to see that some people have maybe watched all three, and I've got a few likes. So this is where we are. I'm going to give you a bit of more of an update on the whole thing as well. So basically, I've got, I think it's 65 characters, minifigs that I've now logged. Now, some of them are missing hair or helmets, but I'm working my way through that at the moment. And there have been a further few finds in here, so there's definitely a few in here that are sort of 8, 9, 10 pound figures. I've got some Ninjagos, I've got the Iron Man at the back there along with the Tony Stark in front of it, a few Minecrafts, a couple of AIM agents, the white Chewbacca from the Advent calendar. There's Princess Leia in her Endor at the back. A line of clones, one Stormtrooper, a fair bit of Harry Potter, as you can see. And then there's some further bits and pieces down at the front here. There's a hidden side minifig, and a few other bits that I'm missing bits and pieces for. There's this particular guy here. If I can find the helmet or headpiece that goes with him, then apparently he's worth sort of 10 or 12 pounds. So there's plenty to go through. I've got a load of heads to work my way through. I've still got loads of bodies and legs and torsos. So there's a stack of bits to go through. I also have a Yoda head. This pink pig as well. I've got some legs for it, and I think I also had a body somewhere, but I couldn't find the right head to go with it, which is a little bit annoying. I think the torso is in here, because this is where my torsos is. You can see I've got the body, but I'm missing the head, and again, that's a relatively rare piece that actually has some value to it. So you can see I've got a few torsos in there that I'm working my way through. Also the Lego Friends heads, whole stack of those with a whole stack of Lego Friends legs, torsos, kind of complete, so missing lots of hair pieces, but I have got hair pieces that I'm working my way through as well. And these are the ones that I've worked out that I've actually got kind of sets for. So there's a Heart Lake Hospital, and there's a Heart Lake Grand Hotel. So I've also got the shopping mall. I know that already because I had a sort of half-built shopping mall with the escalator. So I know there's at least £500 worth in terms of retail price of Friends sets, and probably £200 worth of Friends sets in terms of broken down into parts that I'm going to put together and rebuild. Bear in mind I also have the instructions for a lot of those, but a little bit of tour around it. This is what's going to be the Lego room. It's currently got shelving which has got a load of other stuff on, which is being sorted through to get rid of. I've got some acro mills, drawer sets, 2 of those, a few other bits and pieces. You've got some odd toy bits that really have come out of the boxes, and this is one of the sorted boxes of pieces. The reason that's in here is because it had a lot of minifigures in the bottom. The shortbread tin on the desk there also has a load of minifigure accessories. And then this is the room that I've been using for sorting. So as you can see, there is an awful lot of semi-sorted, but not into specific bricks, if you like. Although I've got the 2s and the 4s, the 2x2s and the 2x4s all sorted. I've then got windows and doors, other bricks down towards the bottom. There's a box for Technics pieces. There's a box for Snots. That's the 4x2s. There's a load of plates in here. There's more plates in here. There's more plates in here. There's a lot of tiles in that box. This is unsorted down the yellow box, other than minifigures out of it. And then this is also unsorted with minifigures. So that's the stuff I've been working through, just starting breaking down basically. That came in a couple of bags, and there's the other part of that there. So roughly half in those two boxes and half in this tote. So a big tote there to sort through. This stuff, as I said, I've cleaned through. This is the one where you've got the shopping centre. You can see there's a yellow stair piece from something. So that's the one, that is the set where most of the Friends stuff is in. I've then got a Racco set of drawers here where I've been sorting through 1x2s, 1x3s, 1x4s, 1x6s, 2x, some jumpers, various combinations of jumpers, some little plates, some odd plates, a couple of spare empty ones there, more plates. There's plenty of plates in there. There's more bricks in these boxes here. A bit more bricks in here. Some plates. All of this came from the two lots that I've had. Although I did actually get this little Friends set as a freebie when I picked up something off of Facebook Marketplace. So I've put that together. It was missing one of these blue side pieces here. But at the moment I've borrowed a couple of singles that are the same height and the same colour, so I can create that with my granddaughter in the next couple of weeks when she starts getting used to building. She's been building sort of little 4+ mini sets, if you like. I've got a few boats, I've got a car, most of what I think is probably a Ferrari. So there is a stack. I've got this set here, 41323, which is Andrea's snow chalet, and that's complete. That's to be broken down and cleaned properly, and that will be a part of the winter village that I'll be putting together. In these two boxes here, if I remember rightly, I have all the instructions from the second buy, which was about a £70 lot. That's the one that I'm kind of working my way through. It's the stuff down in these boxes here. I've got a little skate ramp there. These are really funny. I picked these up on an airplane. They were just tucked into the back of the seat in front. Someone had obviously been building, so there's a couple of instruction manuals. I've got no Lego to go with them, but that doesn't matter. And then in here I've got the instruction manuals for the first buy, which is a £40 lot. And as you can see, there's the Grand Hotel. A little bit of creator stuff, shopping centre, under there. I think that's Olivia's house, if I remember rightly. The camper van, a roller coaster, which I know I've got all the track and pretty much everything for that. I suspect it's pretty much going to be complete. And this one at the bottom was a coverless set of instructions, but if you look at the back end of it, it's the instructions for, looks like another fairground set of instructions maybe, or it's one of the books for the fairground. So you can see I've got loads of instructions. There's a few other little bits of instructions in there because I've got a hot air balloon and some more creator stuff. There's a load of bits and pieces. So this is a lot of Lego to be sorting through. And then on top of that, I've got my son's Lego. So my two boys are grown up and they were into Technic and space pretty much, most of it. So I've got their original tub in there, which I haven't even touched yet. So I think I've got plenty to see me through at the moment. As you can see in the corner over there, I've got a couple of the Hogwarts village sets and the French cafe built and sitting there, and they'll go on display once I finish the Lego room properly. So yeah, it's quite a lot. I've also bought some base plates which were on offer on Amazon, which are down there, because I will be setting up some Mills plates. And then out here, so this is one I picked up, a nice little lot for 20 quid. So I've got the Fluffy Encounter, which I am told is complete, and the bigger of the room of requirements. So I'm told that these are complete, apart from, I think she said that that piece there in the corner was potentially missing. So if that's the case, then I may well have a piece already, and if not, it's just a single piece order. So if those are both complete, and I did have a bit of a dig in the bag when I picked them up, for 20 quid, along with that Friends set being thrown in free as well, that's a pretty good buy. That's the box, obviously, for the village visit. That's something I've been playing with the little one, just to get her used to building. I also have the box for the cafe, and back over here we have a Newbury High School, so that's Hidden Side. So I picked that up off of Facebook Marketplace for not very much money. And there's one missing set, which I think the box is tucked away around over here, which is the Shortly to Retire Santa's Visit. So there's a fair bit of Lego to work my way through, and as I said, I'm going to be working my way through and basically creating this room to use as primarily this side will be storage and sorting for Lego, and a little bit of space along here. And plenty of space to build, and my wife, if she needs to work from home, can work in here when I'm not sorting Lego, basically. So I'll thanks again for watching. Be lovely if you could like and maybe subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications when the next one comes up, and yeah, it's a bit more sorting to do this evening. Before I can start sort of finishing off these minifigures sort, and then start continuing the rest of the sort into boxes, so that eventually I can start populating the acro mills with these smaller components. And I have been brick scanning as I go along, and at the moment, and the cat, as you can see, is very interested in all of this. Let's get her out there. I've been brick scanning as I go along, and so far that main purchase of £70 as a lot, based on all the instruction manuals, if all the sets are actually complete there, or can be completed from bits that I need, and most of the minifigures I do actually have, which is great, then that indicates that from £70 I've got over £1,000 of retail price Lego, probably £400 in terms of used Lego. So that was a great buy. It's just going to take some time, but this is a hobby. This is not a job. This is me spending time in the evenings after work, just going through and spending 2 or 3 hours on occasions. My wife works 2 to 3 nights a week, so I'm here on my own. And rather than watch crap on TV, I'm doing something that I enjoy doing. So yeah, follow along, and I will see you on the next side.